What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here. I gotta do this with one hand, and I'm coming at you with the 16th. 16. Going on the other side of the hump. The June Vlog Challenge 2024. It is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to the dads out there. And also, happy birthday to Chandler. It's his birthday today. She's gonna show you some pictures. She has a picture of me holding his birthday present.
Don't worry, Ami got one too.
Ami got a pink one or purple one, and he got a blue one. And then we got him a birthday cookie that smelled, I'm not gonna lie, it smelled really good when I opened up the package. It had like a very strong cinnamon flavor to it. So I'm sure it was like some kind of like cinnamon, obviously dog safe, like sugar cookie with a icing on it. It was
Chandler
cool.
didn't know what to do with it at first.
Yeah,
He just kind of walked around with it and held it in his mouth.
I didn't know this was a treat. I thought it was another toy.
But then he ate it.
He did eat it, and he ate all of his food. Like, he didn't just eat an entire cookie.
He didn't eat the whole cookie. We gave a third of it to Ami. It was supposed to be a half, but it didn't break
It broke.
cleanly.
Like, I guess I put more force on my right hand than I did my left when I broke it in half, because of the webbing of my hand. It just cracked right alongside of that. So I'm like, well, it's your birthday. You get 2/3. There you go, buddy. But yeah, you might think it's weird that we, keep tabs on our animals' birthdays, but it is what it is. Also,
It makes you feel better. I don't know the spider's birthdays.
yeah, it's just, thank God, like, down to the second, I know what time, what day, I know the signs of all of my animals. No, but you guys can see what time it is. We're like, hey, let's play a game of Monopoly. And that usually turns into at least an hour and a half to 2 hour affair. But Jess came over, the vice wife came over, and we took her to get some froyo, which we've had froyo 2 days in a row, and I am not upset about that.
Nope.
We have a local place called Orange Leaf that, back when I was, finishing high school, going into college, we had like 3 or 4 different frozen yogurt places in town, and then it dwindled down to one. And Orange Leaf was the last man standing, because there was like Frazzleberry, and there was like Jingleberry, and then there was, all these other places that had froyo. Actually, I think Smoothie King counts as a froyo place, doesn't it? Or just a smoothie place.
I don't know.
They also serve that in the acai bar. They serve good stuff, but they get just frozen yogurt, which they have a no sugar added. So I get that, and then top it with a bunch of good fruit and nuts, and it's really good. Walnuts with strawberries and chocolate, no sugar added, with sugar-free caramel. I almost said cement. It's not sugar-free cement. well, cement is sugar-free, but I digress. But you're reading I'm the Asshole post?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a good one?
Yeah, actually it is.
Go for it.
I, 42 male, am a manager for a chain steakhouse. I had 4 interviews scheduled 45 minutes apart. First 3 go smoothly. 4th interview, 18 male, shows up right on time. Hostess directs him to a booth in the back, which has a row of windows, gets him a soda, and tells him I'll be right over. I go to sit down and start the interview, and 2 of his friends are on the other side of the window making faces and trying to get our attention. I asked him who they were, and he said they are his ride. I give him time to go tell them to stop interrupting the interview. While he is away, I go check on the kitchen and proceed back to the interview less than 5 minutes later. As I walk up, he answers his phone and holds up a finger for me to give him a minute.
Oh.
I go about my business and decided at this point he wasn't going to get the job. I checked back 5 minutes later and he was still on the phone. Fast forward about 90 minutes and the hostess approaches me and reminds me that he is still sitting there waiting. I told her he will eventually figure out the interview is over. She said that wasn't right, and I went to let him know. So, am I the asshole?
No. You're definitely not the asshole. Especially if it's an 18-year-old kid and his friends are, not taking it seriously. I know it's a steakhouse. I assume it's a waiting position. Did they say anything about it being a waiting?
They didn't say.
Waiting or, dishwashing or whatever. I mean, it's not like he's applying to be like a brain surgeon or anything like that. But anyway, still, you need to take it seriously. You need to approach that with, very, very serious mindset. Reminds me of one that I had with Ron at Pizza Planet. had a guy that came in to apply for a, I think it was front of house position. And Ron's like, well, okay, you seem to be, qualified for this job. Like, is there anything that, we should know? And the guy said, I can't work Saturdays because I have to watch my Sooners play. I can't work Sundays because I have to watch my Cowboys play. And if either of those teams happen to play on a Thursday night, I'm not going to be here. Just letting you know. And Ron's like, listen, bro, I'm a Cowboys fan too. And I'm here every Sunday regardless if they're playing or not. So we have your information and we'll call you. And as soon as he left, he's like, well, that was a fucking nightmare. And the kid was like 19, so he's just like, oh yeah, well, I can't work these hours, and I can't work these hours, Cowboys, and I mean, it's like, I understand. There's plenty of Sundays where I had to work when the Cowboys were playing, but I was still like, keeping up with the score on my phone, or, we had a TV in the back specifically put in so that we could watch our teams play.
And several TVs in the front that he could have watched if he was out front.
At least I didn't do what one of the delivery drivers did. I'm not going to name names, but he would go out front to check on things on purpose just to see. And he would get caught just looking up at one of the TVs.
Was it the stupid one?
Without
giving the name?
I wouldn't really call him stupid.
Okay, so it's not the
no,
one
it's not the one you're thinking of.
Okay.
But he was very in tune. Like, him and I were, Cowboys fans. Oh, yeah, go Cowboys. We would talk stats and stuff like that. But then, like, Ron would just roll his eyes and he'd be like, there he is in the front again watching the fucking TV instead of being back here. And I think Lisa, the front manager, one time was like, hey, you got stuff to do. Oh, okay. Sweet guy. But, I mean, I understand. I caught myself doing that a few times in the back. Not in front of customers, but in the back on the TV.
Wait, was it the older stupid one?
No.
Oh, okay. I can't think of any other identifying details that would give it away if somebody knows the stuff up there.
And besides, he's a really cool guy, and we're still friends on Facebook and everything. So I don't.
Why would you say that out loud?
Well, because I'm friends with almost everybody I used to work with at Pizza Planet.
Oh, well, that's true.
So that narrows it down. But
going down.
Anyway, that was cute. I achieved a childhood goal today. I was very proud of myself.
I was like, what happened?
I finally kissed Jessica Simpson. No, I'm just kidding. No. But, so, like, we've been talking about the Smith Plays Pokemon Yellow Legacy.
Come here, birthday boy.
One of the features. Hey, Taylor. You want to say hi? You say hi, Taylor? It's your birthday. Looks like I did not consent to this. What is this? But, Smith Plays made it doable to where you can collect all 150...
No, don't show the double chin.
Don't show the double chin. Where you can collect all 151 Pokemon in-game, without trading or anything like that. So this weekend, I was like, I'm going to make it my mission to get it done.
Chandler.
So I did, He's like, what? You said snow in June. See, these are the toys that we got him, and they've torn it literally a new asshole. So there we go. Look at that. Happy birthday.
Oh, Mommy has a squeaker. Oh, well.
I think it's dead.
Well, I don't want her to swallow it.
Well, yeah.
But it looks like a bigger one.
Yeah, I think it is. So I collected all 151. Because at the very end of the game, after you collect 150, you have a boss battle with Professor Oak, and then Mew appears in the Cinnabar Island mansion in the basement. And you can go and collect him. So I'm like,
it is not dead.
I was like, I got the Master Ball. I'm going to catch this little turd. And I threw it, and 151. So I got a really good personal sense of accomplishment because that's something that I've been trying to do since I was, 6 years old. So that was really cool to do that. So now I'm definitely going to go play Crystal Legacy, which is the Gen 2, and then Emerald, which is Gen 3. So,
do people still play Pokemon Go?
A select few. There is a local Pokemon Go group that apparently is still active, and they still meet up at Medi Park all the time. Man, I played that. That was a good first month. I played that for a month straight, and then it was destroying my phone battery. So I'm like, yeah, I really need to stop playing this. And I kind of regret doing that because it was a lot of fun. And
we can do it again. And
they've added a bunch of features, and I think they've added, later gen Pokemons to it and everything.
I'll play it with you.
Yeah, I'm down to clown. I exploited it quite a bit though when I first played it, because we have a neighborhood inside my grandma's neighborhood that is just a giant circle, a giant sphere.
Cul-de-sac?
It's not no, it's not a cul-de-sac. It's that one where they have like the island right in the middle.
Oh.
It's not. Never mind. It's another street.
Mm-hmm.
But I figured out that if I go 10 miles or less per hour, I could drive around it. It would count it as steps. I can hatch eggs that way. And I just circled it and circled it and circled it. And I bet some people were like, "Look at this stupid asshole going 10 miles." And it looked very suspicious. But I was like, I gotta hatch this Charmander egg. Like I can't. No time to lose, type of thing. But yeah, I did that for a while. Then I'm like, yeah, I probably need to stop driving and playing Pokemon Go. That's a recipe for disaster. And again, phone battery. Bought a phone or a power bank and everything. Still wasn't enough. And yeah, more stuff to clean up. Thanks, Chandler. He's tearing it up in the background. But yeah, that's the last thing that I wanted.
Oh my god, there's so much fluff.
There's so much fluff, just like Chandler. That's the only thing. Last thing I wanted to talk about today. You even got some right here. See, fluff. That's all it is.
There's so much. It's like
He looked at me like, sorry.
It's a mountain of fluff on the bed.
Yeah, that was a pretty thick, cupcake toy. But yeah, unless you have anything else that you want to add, I guess we can do the question and get out of here.
I don't think so.
Okay, well then, what's the question for today?
What is the most memorable gift you ever received?
Oh, well, can definitely tell you, not just because of who's here currently, but that popcorn machine was awesome. Still use it. I made popcorn, 3 days ago?
Yeah.
She's like, I want popcorn. I was like, I got you. And I actually think it was the best batch I've ever made since I bought that, or since you got it for me.
It was pretty good.
And I was scrolling through TikTok the other day, and apparently there's one that is you can put any beverage in it, and it turns into a slushie. And it's from the same company, the Nostalgia Company. So you just pour it in there, and it gyrates it, and then it makes it into a slushie. So I'm like, I kind of want to try that with like a Diet Coke or something cool like that, because that sounds very, very refreshing. I'm not gonna lie. And since especially here in Texas, the ices, they actually have a Dr. Pepper icy that I used to drink the crap out of when I was a kid. I would like to do it with like a Dr. Pepper Zero and have like a Dr. Pepper Zero slushie. I think that'd be pretty good. And it's only like $50, so I'm definitely gonna add that to my wish list on Amazon. But anyway, that's all I got. Like I said, this one isn't gonna be that long. This is only 13 minutes, so we're gonna get out of here. So, are you done for the day? You good?
I'm sleepy.
You sleepy? Yeah. Again, it's like what? Oh, yeah, it's right at 11 o'clock. Okay, so this will go up right before midnight. But anyway, thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. Like I said, happy Father's Day. Oh, also congratulations to Andrew and Ashley for announcing that they're having their second kid. So that's awesome.
It's a boy.
It's a boy. So like Andrew said, he had to even out the playing field. So there we go. So now he's got one boy, and he's got a girl and a boy on the way. So
no, he already
he
has
a girl and he has a boy along the way.
Yes,
that's what I was trying to say. But anyway, so there you go. And happy Father's Day, happy birthday to Chandler, and always remember, my little piglets, Colin Porkchop loves y'all the mostest. Y'all take it easy, guys. Is that your first time? Second?
No, that's
third?
like my sixth.
Sixth time. And y'all take it easy, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Oh, Ami wants to say bye. No, she doesn't. Bye, guys.